So as most of you know by now, one of my favorite aspects about putting build videos together here at the channel is the family that we've built, and I try to do my best to respond to as many comments as I receive in regard to different build ideas you want me to highlight. Now with that being said, recently here at the channel, a lot of you have reached out asking me to put together a build based around the Carnage LMG. This thing hits like an absolute truck. So today, my friends, I'm going to be highlighting one of the many different builds you can put together around this thing. Now, as always, we're going to jump right into the details, and if you happen to enjoy this, do me a favor and hit that like button. It truly helps the channel out, and if you want to stay up to speed on all things Division, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button as well. Now, starting with the specialization, we are using Gunner. There's a big surprise. I just love this specialization. So anyway, for this build, we're using it for two main reasons. First of all, this is going to give us access to the Banshee Pulse, and we're going to fire that as we roll up an NPC, because that will help us proc the talent on the weapon and the gear set. You also have access to the large pouch, which will give us an additional 50 rounds in the magazine, so make sure you have the LMG activated in your weapon skill tree. Now, as far as my primary weapon is concerned, needless to say, it is the Carnage LMG. This is in the general loot pool. You can farm for it anywhere the LMG is the targeted loot. And in the meantime, if you do not have it, just use another LMG with the regular talent Sadist. I can promise you that will still get the job done. Now, as you can see, this has the talent Perfect Sadist. That is going to amplify weapon damage by 35% to bleeding enemies, and that is where our gear set is going to come into play. Now, as far as your secondary and sidearm, it is totally up to you. Which now takes us to the gear itself, and you can see we are running 1 Cheska, the Overdog's gloves, and 4 ongoing directive, which is what we're going to start with. Now we're running 4, so we get all of the gear set bonuses. You can see the 2 pieces 15% status effect, 3 pieces 30% reload speed, and 4 pieces rules of engagement. Shooting a status affected enemy will apply a mark. Killing a marked enemy grants a full clip of hollow point ammo for your active weapons and half a clip for the agent's active weapon to the rest of the party. And more importantly, you can see the hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit, so that is why we're going to have that talent Sadist running non-stop. Now, because we are wearing the ongoing directive body armor, we have access to the talent Parabellum rounds, and that is going to increase the hollow point ammo weapon damage amplification to 50%. And as I've said previously, 50% is a ton more than 20%. Next, we have the holster and the knee pads, 2 more pieces of the ongoing directive gear set. That now takes us to the gloves, and as you can see, I'm using the Overdogs. Now, these are going to be a guaranteed drop when you get to level 29 in the season. You can see they have the talent Weakest Link. That is going to amplify weapon damage by 30% to the lowest ranking enemies currently in combat, as per the tier hierarchy. You can see how the tiers break down right below that. And for those of you out there who may not have the gloves as yet, just switch into the Contractor's gloves. That is going to give you that 8% damage to armor attribute and an extra 10% LMG damage as well. Last but not least, we have the backpack. It's the 1 piece of Cheska. That's going to give us an extra 8% crit hit chance bonus. And you can see we are using the talent Wicked. And with that talent, applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds. That is an absolute lifetime in this game. And remember, because of that hollow point ammo, that talent should be running non-stop as well. When we take a look at the numbers, you can see him sitting at 57.9 crit hit chance, 123.3 crit hit damage. As far as my skills are concerned, I'm using the Banshee Pulse and the Booster Hive. Last but not least, I want to mention the fact that in the gameplay footage you are about to see, I do not have any global modifiers active whatsoever. The reason for that is to ensure that whenever you see this video, you know exactly what this build can do without any special events going on. Hope this helped you out, my friends, and as always, questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know, and I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. On that note, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay footage and a few final thoughts. As always, I'd like to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible continued support. Please let me know of any other questions you have I did not address. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone. Hello once again, my fellow agents. I hope everyone is having a good day / night, whatever it is, wherever you are watching this video. I hope all is well. Now, one question I receive anytime I put a build together using the talent Wicked is why am I not using the Anarchist Cookbook, which has the talent Perfectly Wicked? And the main reason for that is because besides the brand set, the only difference between the perfect version of Wicked and the regular one is the actual duration that the talent is active. So you're going to get that 18% weapon damage bonus no matter what. The perfect version is going to give you that bonus for 27 seconds, and the regular version, which we are using now, is going to give you that bonus for 20 seconds. And in my opinion, 20 seconds is more than enough time to rip through everything left and right. That happens to be my preference. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. That's all I got for this video, my friends. Thank you once again for everything, and I will see you in the next one.
Vital signs detected.
Agent, do what you have to do to secure the clinic. We can't give up. There could still be survivors inside.
Priority objective available, Agent.